so good to see you too.
Good to
it
see you.
Really, really is. What an amazing film. The only thing is we can't actually talk about it too much.
Frustrating.
Because so many twists.
No, sorry, I didn't realize.
But there's so many
that.
twists and turns, aren't there? So many. You think it's going one way and then it's going another. But I do love both characters. I really do. And it's interesting because it was almost like going back to school and your character wants to be with a cool girl.
It's true.
She does.
Emily is like, this character is this, this thing that all, women are, well, maybe not all, but we're kind of like conditioned to aspire to be. She's beautiful, she's sophisticated, she's like kind of very dazzling, she has all this like sparkling dialogue, and Stephanie just like so desperately wants to be that. And there was a point when I was like, this is really sad. Like, oh my God, girl, get your life together. You're a grown woman, you have a son. Get your priorities straight. But I mean, I think there was something interesting about the idea that like they're polar opposites in terms of how people see them, and they actually have a lot more in common than you realize.
I also love that both the women are so lonely and they're so underestimated. There's nothing I love more than someone that I know is just a killer being underestimated.
Yes.
It's just, I love being underestimated myself because it's this, better than being overestimated.
No, I know exactly what you mean. I really do. For me, watching it, but it made me think of those amazing films you used to get with great roles for women like Barbara Stanwyck and Bette Davis, when there was an amazing story. The story was so good. I mean, obviously the performance.
Well, my favorite film of the women, George Cukor's The Women from 1939, and it's all women, and the whole thing is there's no men in it.
No, even the doggies. Yeah, the doggies.
Although actually, I have seen that film possibly more times than any living human. I honestly might hold the record. And there is one newspaper, I believe that Peggy is reading, and there is a picture of a man on the back. But all the other artwork and stuff is all women. Wow, so that's a little trivia that you were all dying to know.
I love things like that.
But have you ever like internet dove into that? Like maybe it's a woman dressed as a man? That would be a cool Easter egg.
That would be a great Easter egg.
That would
be. We should look and see if we can know who the man is. I actually
got into an argument about one of the lines in that film with our marketing director of this film, Tim, and I was like, I will bet you $100 that I'm right about this line and you are wrong. And the next time I showed up for screening, you had a $100 bill
Stop
for
it.
me.
Oh, that's so great.
Fantastic.
In your face.
And that's what attracted you both to this. The story, initially it's got to be that, hasn't it?
Yeah,
the characters were so great. I mean, there's lots of great twists and turns, but we all like a good thriller. But what was fun in this film is that the characters were so over the top and delicious and juicy and fun.
And great to play. It's great to see roles like that for women. I think things have changed. We talk a lot about that, but things have changed dramatically, and it can't go back.
Yeah, because there used to be roles like this for women. I mean, look at all the films you're referencing, and then we sort of regress. So let's keep the forward momentum.
Yeah. Things are definitely getting better for sure. They are. You two obviously got on really well. You've said that Anna's like your husband, a version of you, the female version of your husband.
I aspire to be.
I love the relationship you two have got, and especially on Twitter. It's really, really funny.
Thank you.
There was one thing I think you said, you were talking about your girls, and you said something, I'm fairly sure they're yours, which I just thought was...
that wasn't a joke.
But nobody else does that.
They don't? No one else cheats on their husband?
But nobody else has got that sort of funny, snarky, it's just a laugh, It's
You should take your relationship more seriously. For
the
public.
Don't, because it's actually very real, because that's what people are like.
Yeah,
Do you know
I don't know.
mean?
I just really enjoy when people are ball busters. So it's just an extension of that.
Exactly. And of course, he's in a house of women. It's all girls, isn't it?
That's true.
It's all girls.
Yeah, hen house, total hen house.
I think that's great. I think that's good for boys.
Yeah, I think so too.
I do. I absolutely do. And for you guys, you met on screen, didn't you? But have you worked together since that? Have you worked?
No, we haven't. I don't think we have. I mean, we've created human beings.
Which is the best possible production in the world.
Yes.
That's absolutely right. But no, I'd love to see you.
I'm actually more proud of A Simple Favor.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I think so.
Been my children.
That's the thing.
Where I was going with it. But
I've met her children. They're nothing to write home about.
See, that's what I mean. That's what I mean with you two. You're so naughty, but it's good. It's very, very good. Your wee girl, you're friends with Taylor Swift, aren't you? And your wee girl's mentioned in one of her songs. Is that, or she's in one of her songs?
My sister, my child. I'm gonna be that parent. And it's like, no, we're just sisters. I'm so young. I'm like holding on with my claws,
Don't call me
like
Mom.
Amy
Don't call me
Poehler
Mom. We're in
and
front
the
of your
Mean Girls.
friends.
My velour tracksuits. My daughter is on a pop song.
That's so
Is she really? I didn't know that.
She is. I know. And
Oh my
she's
gosh,
like, I
she's
told
so
you
much
I
better
wanted
than
to be a
me.
pop star, and like now my child has like superseded all of my life dreams.
That's fantastic.
At 3.
at 3 years old. She just says a wee word, doesn't she? At the
Yeah,
top?
but we didn't tell anyone, and then it sort of like came out. We thought that no one would know.
But
How did it? I don't even know how people found out. Mostly probably because I was on the internet, like, that's my daughter, that's my daughter. No, I
you
knew
would
that.
be.
That sounds exactly like Blake Lively's daughter, doesn't it?
It's just that one word you could absolutely get. Well, you two get any time here to do anything exciting. Can you go shopping? Can you go like to see some plays? Can you go to museums, galleries, anything like that?
We're in such a nice area. I went for a stroll along the South Bank. That was lovely. I got some fish and chips because, of course, I have to.
Yeah.
Indeed.
And we've been eating scones all day.
We have been eating
so.
scones.
Have you?
Yeah.
Scones.
Yeah.
We are both
Scones. As
There's
everybody
been
says here, it's, like,
the big
very
debate
serious.
is scones versus scones, but we're American. If we said scones, we would get hit in the face.
You
Yeah,
can say
exactly.
whatever you like.
No.
It doesn't matter.
But we're both jam and then cream girls, and that's
Right.
that's another point of
Well, see,
contention.
it depends because sometimes it's the other
No,
way
see,
around.
I kind of just mix them together like a tie-dye.
Well, you
'cause then
started,
you can't get
you
in trouble.
started breaking them up and dipping them into the into
I'm
the little things
American.
of jam.
What do you expect?
You're a mess. You're a disgrace.
No, but Liberty, that's my favorite thing. Because I really like culture.
Yes, just
I
go
come
and
to
just,
London
just go
and-
in there and do some shopping.
Oh my
That's the
gosh,
best
Liberty's
idea.
amazing. Have you been into Liberty?
Yeah, I
They have
mean-
blonde chocolate. Have you had that?
No, is it
I'll
good?
get
I
you a
haven't-
bar.
You have
Please
to.
do.
It's- no,
You're
it's
gonna hook me
honestly-
up, girl. I don't like
tell you a funny
I don't
story.
really like flowers. I'm like maybe the only person on the planet that like somebody sends me flowers. I'm like, oh.
Well, then
these
you've
are
got to
just
cut them
gonna
and put them
die.
in
It's
a
a
takes
mess.
Just
ages.
ungrateful.
But the flowers outside of Liberty always do
Are
make
they
me feel
nice?
very swish.
And we can't, again, it's so frustrating because I want to talk to you so much about the movie and all the twists and the turns, and you think it's going one way and then
Yeah.
it's going another.
I'm actually glad there's a certain thing for my character that I'm actually glad I don't have to talk about in public.
Wait.
Brother?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I know, I've been wanting to talk about that. No one's brought that
You
up.
want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it.